Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pepsi Cola Weekly Pokemon Roundup. I am your host, Jake. Sitting here is my co-hosts,
Evan. And that's it. We're the only two hosts.
That's it. We're gonna look at Dan and make sure he says nothing.
We do have two guests here. One of which is Dan.
Weekly special guest Dan. How are you? And
we also have another guest, a more special guest, Ian of the Mahogany Town Muse.
Emphasis on special.
I thought it was sponsored by ManCan, not Pepsi.
Anyways, this is the weekly Schultzy Schlurpcast.
All right.
Fuck you.
I'm not gonna take part in this because you're next to me.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
You earned my respect for this week. Fuck you.
All right, the Schultzy Slurp Down has been done ahead of schedule.
Cross it off the list.
Here's a fun tidbit before we get into this. ManCan sponsors the podcast, but Pepsi Cola has bought the intro.
Yeah, apparently Jake doesn't know what his own podcast is called. So that's something.
We are also up
Is
to
it called
sell
something? Oh, something pods?
Almost as if that's the joke, buddy.
BattlePods.
Moncast.
I don't read. I listen.
BattlePods, interview with Pokebot. You know,
I do want to throw this out here though for any potential people that want to pick up some ad space. Every segment of our show can be sponsored.
Yes.
How much does it
even
cost?
the Schultzy Schlurpcast.
Fuck you. How much does it cost to get that off of the podcast?
4 empty ManCan cans.
All right, I'll go to the store.
That is going to cost you about $30 for 4 cans.
That's fine.
That's true.
If you
investment.
gave us those 4 cans, so we'll stop doing that segment.
All right, everybody.
I'll get a 6-pack.
Let's get into some of the things that went down in Week 10 of the PBL. There were quite a few matchups this week that were interesting. I wanted to highlight a couple. I don't have my.
He's slowly
thing.
pulling that up. He
he
is a shitty host. You're
Hold
not
on.
even ready.
Time out. What did you prepare for today?
I didn't prepare jack shit, but guess what? Who's the host and who's not the host? Who's the weekly special guest and who's the host?
Jake?
This is my show.
Yeah.
I prepared all the bits.
So how am I getting yelled at by the second in command?
When did I become second in command?
There's no first and second in command.
There is no.
This is Evan and I
show.
No, Dan's put it a little bit more accurately.
This is
so for the first battle that we're not going to talk about, let's take a quick peek at the Pick-a-Pex versus the Little Pups.
And
we can talk about how disgusting stall regen has been on this season.
I wanted to highlight this
match.
I was call me a little baby bitch for complaining about it, and all of a sudden like,
I was smashing your team to pieces, and you're like, all right, I guess I'll just do this forever. And I can't do that forever.
Toxapex is a great Pokemon. Giving that thing Regenerator was just Game Freak going, man,
I killed Toxapex in one move because I knew how to do that. Yeah. And then, of course, it's like, oh, I'm a hyper-offensive team. I can't be fast. I don't know what to do.
Regenerator and
Meanwhile,
recover.
we have our apparently our sound engineer, Amber, here, whispering and gesturing at us.
And I don't
the
know what she's
exact
saying.
opposite thing a sound engineer should be doing.
That's very true.
But she's strong. Yeah,
to make.
She's whispering. And
there's no bars. I can see it. It's fine.
She's drinking and like gesturing at us. So,
if anybody wants to be the new sound engineer,
we were looking. You know, she quit her old job to be our sound engineer. We didn't pay her. And
Submit your resumes and CVs to pbl@gmail.com.
Or just send your resumes to me on Discord. If you actually send me a resume, I'll look through it accurately.
Cool.
Point 1, not an alcoholic. All right.
So let's cover a couple of the matchups that went down.
You're also not like my dad. Cool.
There's one matchup I wanted to highlight in particular. Ian, it was your matchup against the Viridian City Volcaronas.
Oh, yeah.
Led by Greg.
Yes. That was a crazy battle.
Yeah, this match I wanted to name the Week 10 match of the week.
Woo! A segment we're starting this week.
Yeah.
10 weeks in.
Well, we didn't start this until 6 weeks in.
That's 1/5,
and
just saying.
When I wrote my weekly recaps, I had
it's not 3/5, so it's...
Shit. Almost... I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
No.
Almost 3/5 is what I was going to say.
So, Ian, take me through what was your game plan going up against Greg.
So, like most weeks, Manaphy was kind of my go-to little squishy guy. I knew that once I set him up, it was basically Scarfs and... What were the other things that could handle it? Do you have his team up right there?
I don't have the whole team.
Hang on.
Well, he's got, let's see, Greg runs Araquanid, he's got Bulu.
Yeah, Araquanid
he's got
was...
Landorus T.
Yeah, Rock Winded was a tough one. I knew pretty much nothing I had could actually take it out immediately. So I had like a surf that could do it in like 3 hits or something. So I tried to take that thing out, and I actually brought in like Crocodile to pursue it because like fuck that guy. Otherwise, Muck, if it was assault vested, and it was a pain in the ass. And he had 2 things I think that could outspeed me with Infernape and Tauros. And Tauros didn't actually come, but
I just want to say our amazing sound engineer is looking at her phone, drinking alcohol, and not even looking at anything.
I think she spilled some on herself.
It's recording. My job is done.
I'm pretty sure I saw her wiping.
I hit the red
So, like, you guys don't know this, but, like, I do.
No, you get away from these mics.
I wrote up all your contracts that the 3 of you have not signed. Amber's contract, however, did say that you have to act like an alcoholic, so I just feel more at home.
Nice.
Somebody does.
Yeah.
So who has to beat you then?
Oh, that's myself.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Long story short, Manaphy was the go-to, like every week.
Wow, like every
Yeah,
fucking
really.
week!
Yeah, Tailgo Manaphy was my anchor, really.
Surprise!
Your Quillfish really did work early in the match and later in the match as well. Tanked a lot of hits.
Quillfish is always doing work.
Spread some statuses. Now the Pokemon's name is There Is No God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, tell me, is this your religious viewpoint, or do you believe that this Pokemon's absolute disgusting appearance is proof that there is no God?
Well, I didn't name Quillfish. Quillfish named himself. This is his pseudonym for the league. His name is actually Harry Johnson.
Okay.
Were we supposed to be role-playing on this podcast the whole time?
So, being
ASL.
born a pink, spiky blob abomination of nature with big old kissy lips, I assume that he's an atheist, and if he believes in a god, he believes that it is not a righteous one.
Right.
So his viewpoint on the world is, I'm just gonna fuck everything because there is no God.
You want a Pokemon that doesn't believe in God? Talk to my fucking Thundurus. Every time he goes, every single match, he just gets fucked.
Why do you bring me to die, Dan?
The 2 matches I've had him, he comes out to die.
So,
or get fucked.
Jake and Dan, do you guys believe in God?
No. No.
All right, let's talk about politics next.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Trump is doing a great job.
Well, and this could be the end of this Pokemon podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
Cut the
listening.
silence.
Yeah.
Dan's contract is being sold to the NSA.
It is 9/11 today.
Ooh,
so
yeah, never forget.
let us not
Happy
forget.
holidays, everyone.
I almost did forget, but
I know, right? I was
I
actually
chose not
driving. So I was driving by and I saw a flag at half staff. I'm like, what's that for? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I bet
it's
Brendan will
beginning
make
to
some
look
kind
a
of
lot
joke later
more
in the day.
disastrous.
Jesus Christ, that was good. I thought that was going somewhere else.
No, that's fine.
And
One last comment I wanted to have about your matchup with Greg. At the very end of the match, what's that little shell vagina thing?
Cloister.
Cloister. When
shell vagina, whatever.
No, it makes sense.
it looks, I mean, it's even
Clam.
got like a spiky clit on its head.
Yeah.
Have you seen a clitoris?
Clit
Amber,
master.
I'm
Hold
so
on.
sorry.
Clit Mastermind.
Well, hold on. I think you're the one who's going to be proved wrong here.
It's a horn! Do you know what a clitoris looks
I said
like?
a spiky clitoris.
Alright, whatever.
That's fair.
Amber, I still want to say I'm so sorry.
Quillfish's
Hold on.
spiky
Do we need to rewind the tape and
Dan,
prove that you're wrong here?
Dan, 65% of your sexual partners have been male.
65%.
I don't know. I feel like that's...
All right,
No,
all right,
I
Dan.
keep the boards.
Is that
I follow
65?
the
I'm
boards.
sure Nick, when editing this, will bring up a cloister.
Sure.
All right. Tell me right here.
That's a horn! What clitoris?
I said spiky.
I don't care!
So you don't care about words.
No!
Okay, well then I'm
Who
done.
are you talking to?
All right, this is done then.
And then that little fin thing on the back is the butthole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and the thing in the middle, you know, is basically just the butthole, you know, if you're, like, thinking about it like that.
Because it splays outward.
It's
like
gonna
a,
fucking...
The first board images on the result of
Spiky
spiky
clitoris.
clitoris.
Alright, we need
Please
to
no.
get
No,
back
no,
on
no, it's
track
no,
here.
no.
Oh, you wanna get back on track?
Yeah.
There's a crocodile in there.
Talking about
I got lumped in with a crocodile.
yeah.
Does it smell like...
Crocodiles
Does it
have
Whoa,
smell
whoa,
like
whoa! Alligators are always erect.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
That's a horrible
All right,
existence.
third
Did you know
podcast idea.
echidnas have...
All right, so let's
alright,
get back to
anyways.
the let's get back to the
What was the
Pokemon
question?
topic at hand.
Oh, yes. Do you think
Pokemon
that he made a
topic.
mistake shell smashing at the end of that match?
Okay, so get this, right? I had Decidueye Robin Hoot,
Yes.
and
hate that
I knew I was going to die to anything this dude used. But I knew if he used a move, that meant he wouldn't be able to kill Justice Goat. Fuck.
Goat.
Kobalian in one hit. So he was kind of between a rock and a hard place. If he didn't shell smash, he couldn't kill Kobalian, and I could one hit with close combat. And if he did shell smash, he'd be able to take it out, but I would be able to hit him with another attack to hit him at the -1 defense. So
probably didn't matter.
Yeah, stats wise, it's kind of like my match with Jacob last season, where I could have gotten one more KO to guarantee losing the game and just pad my stats, or I could go for the maybe I can win, but probably not strategy.
Did he?
And he went for the win, not the stats, which I respect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did he have White Herb?
No. I don't know what he had. Maybe Focus Sash, because he came in on rocks a few times. So I didn't see an item, so it might have been Focus Sash.
Here's the most important follow-up question to that very detail-oriented Pokemon conversation.
That was like real.
This is like a real podcast now.
Who would win in a fist fight, you or Greg?
Ooh.
This is something we're doing
I haven't
now.
seen Greg in a year and a half, so me, obviously.
Okay.
Now, out of 5 stars, how good do you think you'd be at fist fighting?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
5 being Kimbo
Slice
Slice and punching someone's eye out of their fucking
We can't
socket.
do that.
I'm going to give myself a 2.
Okay.
So you're saying Greg's 1 or lower?
Yeah, I'm very scrappy,
Damn,
I
calling
think.
you out. Good ability.
Yeah.
Good ability.
Yeah.
He beats the shit out of ghosts.
Yeah, I can punch ghosts with my fist.
So there were 2 Mons I wanted to nominate for Mon of the Week this week.
Ooh.
We had 2 standout performances that really blew everybody else away. One is Magirna, the bad
Fucking
bitch.
shocker.
The bad bitch.
We're gonna skip over
watched
that
that one
one
yet.
and deny that nomination.
Was it 6-0? I didn't
What?
watch that one yet.
Why?
Because it's Magirna.
So?
Of course it's
Yeah.
performing
I-
amazingly.
I-
It's
Alright.
Magirna.
It's like looking at Bill Belichick giving him Coach of the Year every fucking year.
Okay.
You shouldn't. Or giving
Well-
Tom Brady MVP. Yeah, no shit. Anyways.
I think that's very unfair to Cheryl to say that it's just winning on its own.
That's fair.
Last season, Amber had Magirna, and no disrespect to you, Amber.
I've watched
you say no
Cheryl
disrespect,
battle,
but after
and
this
she
season,
turns on
I
her
don't know. I
DS
feel
and
this
takes a
disrespect
nap.
should be-
Magirna runs that team.
Magirna set up a shift gear against Mike, and then proceeded to get 6 straight KOs.
That's fucking gross.
Has
Now-
she shift geared more than twice?
No.
So she 100% win rate with shift gear?
Yeah.
You can shift gear more than once?
Yeah.
I mean,
why would you?
It's
I
just
meant
a
in the
boost?
season.
Oh my god, that's gross.
What
I
did you
meant
think
2
it was?
games in
I
the
thought it
season.
was just like a doubles it.
Like no
like
other
a
move in the
tailwind
game?
deal?
Oh,
Yeah,
tailwind,
exactly. Like,
No.
I thought it was like a tailwind.
No, it's like a personal
That's
best.
gross.
I was
you
talking
never need
about,
more than one.
Yeah.
I know, but still.
I was talking about like matches in the season.
That's fucking...
100%.
Right.
Okay.
Shift gear.
All
But
right.
Mike did make a misplay there, or a couple misplays actually. So it wasn't just
Yeah.
that she clicked shift gear and then clicked the super effective
The
moves.
crit definitely mattered.
The crit mattered
I don't
a
know
lot.
what would have happened with it.
Because if you do get a crit early, you are going to snowball.
Yeah.
But also, he has his
I know that
Clefable
also
in there. The Clefable takes a flash cannon,
Yeah.
and it answered back with a flamethrower, I think.
Yeah.
And seeing that it did less than half, instead of trying to get someone else out there to deal damage or take a hit, he decides to set up stealth rocks.
Yeah.
That was a really bad move, and that's what lost him the game. And then later on, he switches somebody in, I think because he just ran out of time and it auto-switched somebody in.
Yeah,
and then it was
Kyurem.
the Kyurem, so he had to switch back out
Yeah.
to someone else who just got fainted anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched
So,
the commentary.
I watched the
video.
commentary.
Yeah, he said he fucked up. And
By the way,
should've
that
just stayed
commentary,
in.
I've never been more sad.
Yeah.
Listening to
So
a commentary.
Oh no!
I was like, Mike, no, come on, Mike.
And then I should have done this, but I didn't, so I lost it.
And I was like, can we all give Mike a hug? Yeah, that wasn't. So that was a disgusting 6-0 sweep as the second 6-0, or not full 6-0
Yeah,
clean game
fucking
sweep,
yeah.
but 6 KO game from Magirna.
Yeah, 6
And then-
KOs with Magirna.
Right. And then the other one was from Jacob of the Stantlers. His Garchomp Ugros
Yeah.
earned another 6 KOs this week. And
Jesus
he
Christ.
he
Ugros.
had
I
a
want that
6-1 victory
Garchomp.
against Nick. Sorry, Kamish.
I really want that Garchomp.
There's a free agent Garchomp,
There is.
Yeah.
Mega Garchomp.
Mega
but I
don't
mean,
want
but
it's
you
like-
can just not use the Megastone.
Yeah.
I could just not use a Mega Stone.
Isn't that wild?
Do you have a
Yeah,
Mega?
wow. Yeah, I do have a Mega. Do you know how many times I've Mega Evolved this season?
Oh, you have Tyranitar.
He's never used it.
I've also never Z-moved.
I don't know how trading that out works. Would you have to drop Tyranitar?
You have to
You have
drop
to
your
drop
Mega, and then
So you can't just say like no more Mega anymore.
That would be a huge disadvantage to me to do that because
Like
then
drop-
I still have Salamence.
Like drop Salamence and then
Like how you're trying to give me
trade
Goodra
the
so that I
Mega-
just have 2 Dragon types.
Yeah, you should do that.
No,
I would
not
like
doing that.
Rabambi, please.
Why would you not?
Now the trade deadline's coming up pretty soon, so
Yeah.
I mean, like,
gotta make those moves soon.
Oh, like the final
Yeah.
season trade deadline.
Yeah.
Is that this week?
I think it's the week after. I'm not actually sure. I haven't seen an
It
update.
might. I thought it was 3 more.
I thought it was 2 weeks before the end. It might be 3.
I don't know.
I do want to
Can't
talk
believe
about
this podcast has, or this league has rules.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, fuck it.
I would like to talk about the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are only 4 more matches left in the season. 11, 12, 13, 14.
I wonder if the commissioner's gonna decide the rules.
He already has.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, we gave him a lot of shit. We lit fire under his ass. And
Oh, was that announced
He
yet?
finally did his job.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was announced.
His booty got warm, and he made a decision.
Wow.
The decision was there will be 4 from each division.
See what happens when I start yelling into a microphone? Things happen.
yeah, you piss off
But
everybody
me-
at the table.
Exactly.
If
But
I
then
don't
the
get it,
table-
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
People with earbuds in.
But I get results.
You're a damn good cop. but
Damn it.
You son of a bitch, you play too loose. Turn in your badge and gun.
So yeah, 8 out of the 14. Which is
Yeah.
a lot,
You
but
didn't have a
like
gun.
with the divisions we have, it's not
Yeah.
a big deal.
So
Man.
if the season was to end today, we've got the Saffron City Sneasels, the Cerulean City Psyducks, the Lavender Town Lillipups, and the Cinnabar Island Cyndaquils making the playoffs from the Kanto Division. And then from the Johto Division, the Ecruteak City Stantlers, the Olivine City Ampharos, the Mahogany Town Mews, and the Safari Zone Wheels. So yes, Dan, you would be out right
Yes.
now.
Wait, what?
I just
What-
want to
what
talk
division am I
about
in?
how many.
You're in Kanto.
I
Okay.
want to talk about how many. Let me see who's in for Kanto here.
We've already talked about
Cerulean
this last
City
week.
Okay. Yeah, there are gonna be some teams with losing records in the playoffs. So
Yep.
you know, I'm fucking upset.
What's the lowest record that would make it in right now?
Well,
Right now it'd be
what is
4 and
Brendan?
6.
What's Brendan's record?
Brennan is Cinnabar.
Yeah,
4 and 6.
4 and 6
All
right
right,
now.
At
So
least
not too
it's
crazy.
not the worst, yeah.
The Kanto's actually got a few wins in these last few weeks, so it is starting to
It's evening
equalize
out.
a little
It is.
bit.
It is.
So if the season, we might not have to make a change between divisions next
I
season.
still like it, honestly.
What? Here's my question because this would just make me so happy deep down. What do I have to do for the rest of the season to keep Brendan from going to the playoffs?
How do I fuck Brendan
It's actually not that.
specifically?
I don't think it's actually that hard for you.
I don't
It's
think
really
it is
not.
Because
either.
right now you are at 3 and 7. You're only 1 game back from Brendan.
Do I just
Have
have
you
to win
battled
out?
him yet?
Have you battled him yet?
Yeah.
Did
I
you win or
battled him.
lose?
I beat him.
You beat him. Now I don't think the head-to-head is the first thing. I think it's your KO to faint ratio.
Yeah, it's
So
win-loss, KO to faint
I
ratio,
don't like that.
head-to-head.
Well,
Maybe flip those
should,
last two.
I would say it should be head
I
to
think it's
head
flip
then
those last
KO.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
should
actually sure.
absolutely be head
Yeah.
to head versus KO.
I'm not total. I mean, of course you would say that because you have a.
No, because if I beat the person that's going to the fucking playoffs, it makes no sense.
Right. There are teams lower than you with a better KO to faint ratio.
Yeah. I know it was head-to-head
exactly.
last season because we had a lot of battles with 2 against each other.
Right.
I don't know how it's going to change this season, though.
I mean, I'd be fine
If
head-to-head, but-
it was like Jake and I battle and say we were in the same division and him and I split it, that's fine. I would have no problem that going to KD.
Yeah.
But if I beat Jake once and we only played once and you're just going old numbers, like no, I beat him.
Right.
So I'm
yeah.
I don't want
yeah.
to say I'm better than him, but I beat him, so I should go to the playoffs.
Well, last year I beat Brendan out for the playoffs, and he had beaten me because I forfeited to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Because I battled him I was supposed to battle him the morning after my 21st birthday.
Oh yeah.
I was there.
Jesus. So okay, with my playoff picture,
hot
looking at it,
couldn't even get on the
I
floor.
control my own destiny here.
Yes. Who are your last few matchups?
So
against?
I actually play Cheryl, the one person who would knock me out of the playoffs. So if I beat Cheryl and win out, then there's no reason.
I want you to
shouldn't.
know that it's impossible for you to win out because your last battle this season is against me.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine.
Impossible.
I'm just gonna
Cannot
shove you with
And
drugs.
unfortunately for everybody in the league, I'm out of oxycodone.
Oh shit, he's real now.
I'm very upset.
And he
by
is
this.
angry.
Sober.
Hey, I got my arm back.
But if basically
Sort of.
this week is a huge week for me because if I can beat Cheryl, then that basically puts me in the driver's seat of my own fate.
But what are you
And
going
I'm
to
sure
do
she's
about
thinking
Megara?
the same thing because.
Oh, I have like 12 different plans for McGinn.
Well, right
Fucking trust
now,
me.
I guarantee the only thing Cheryl's thinking is, I love onion.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
actually messaged me and
Celery?
was trying
No,
to set
like
up
her
times,
cat.
and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. Onion's a good.
I'm
good
trying to
Onion's a good
provoke
cat.
her, and she's not biting at all.
Yeah.
So.
Well, because I think, and I mean this with no offense or anything, your personality is a very shallow kind of, let me just throw antagonism at people and see if people misconstrue that for some sort of charisma. So,
wow.
God, would you guys just do it already? Seriously.
What's up? Hi.
yeah, you see, is that constant G word kind of thing being thrown around. So yeah,
All
I'm
right,
guessing that's why.
I see how it is.
So I'm guessing that's why Cheryl has not been taking the bait.
Wow.
Isn't that a great joke when we get our names swapped?
Funny.
So yeah, you have to probably. You might not have to win out. Ian is actually not a lock for the playoffs right now. Ian, you're at 7-3, and you could potentially still get bumped.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, because our division is fucking
it's stupid.
I have right now. Everything feels kind of scrambled, and I cannot tell if next season is going to be more organized with more people,
It depends
or
who
if it's
commissioner
just
is.
going to be a shit
all
show.
down to commissioner.
Nick
And
is
it's
lifetime
just gonna-
commission.
Being for real, I do think Nick is doing a very good job this
Yeah.
season.
No,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
If he didn't want to do next season, I'd happily step in. I just wouldn't be a coach then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I do hope that Nick stays because I do like what he's doing.
Yeah.
He handles me very well.
I
What
would
all
like-
is he gonna do?
Yeah,
I would like to
where's
see
all
us-
you
Yeah.
got?
Yeah.
I would like to see us add maybe 2 more teams next season,
Yeah.
get up to 16.
4
maybe.
more teams.
I wouldn't be opposed to 20, but I don't know if there are enough OU mons to go around.
I think there should be.
We'll just,
But
we'll just double
RU is
down.
the one that scares me because RU was very shallow last I remembered.
I didn't keep track like
Numbers
I did last
wise,
season.
there's enough, but like actual
Yeah, it's
talent.
like, here's the last one.
Well, here's what we'll do. You get 2 RU and then 1 Uber.
Jake just really wants.
He
Mega
really wants
Rayquaza.
Mega Rayquaza. But here's the joke for
not
you.
even Ubers.
It's not Ubers. It's banned out of Ubers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying normal Rayquaza. I could settle.
We should give Jake Mega Rayquaza, but make it like level 25. Just so
Let's
we can
go.
have it.
I'd be
like,
happy.
Yeah.
Mega Rayquaza and
I'm-
11 and use.
If I want to figure out the trade deadline, and I think it's after the next 2 weeks.
I don't even know anymore.
I think we got 2 more weeks, and if I win out these next 2 weeks, I'm gonna drop something and pick a pick for the playoffs.
Rabambi.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
But you'll have to bring it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I just want to
When he
reiterate.
says bring
Playoffs,
it,
Jake can win with pick a pick.
Okay. Okay.
it's like
I
playoff
6-0'd
LeBron.
2 people in the
Yeah.
playoffs last season somehow. I dicked around all season. I got to the playoffs and I was
watch
like, I get
those.
this now. Probably not because I insulted you every podcast. For
Oh
no reason.
yeah, I never watched
Every
those at all.
commentary.
I didn't watch a single one.
That's
of
why I
those.
was insulting you. I just wanted your
Yeah,
attention.
'cause I was
He
on
doesn't
drugs or
remember
something.
crying
He
into
was-
his pillow every month.
He was doing what the experts called negging.
Oh yeah.
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 I
That's
actually,
why I had such a bone.
actually, all my
get it.
hardcore fan base knows I have an Ian Schultz body pillow at home.
Yeah.
And on one side you're in a suit and tie, and on the other side you're in your AMC uniform.
No, yeah. I got the PayPal receipt for it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Ian Waifu
he used
pillow.
that with his doctor money.
Yeah. Mr. Andrews.
I'm really out of that Dr. Money.
So I believe there are only 3 teams that are sealed for the playoffs, and that would be my team, the Sneasels, Jacob's team, the Stantlers, and then Raul and the Ampharos.
So they're all locked in.
I think those are the only 3 that can lose out and still make playoffs.
Really?
I think, because if Raul lost out, he would finish the season 8-6.
Yeah.
I have yet to battle Raul, and that.
And Dan, if he won out, could get to 9-5. Okay, so I take it back. Actually, Raul is not safe. Only Jacob and I are safe right now.
That's what I thought, because I'm only 1 behind Raul right now.
Yeah, okay. So
Well, if I
And
win,
if Raul loses out, that means that I beat Raul.
well, if I
so
win out, that doesn't
flip.
necessarily mean that. Well, that would mean Cheryl can't win out. So he could. He might still be. I mean, we're not going to do math here on the podcast.
Yeah, we don't
but
need
we're
to.
like
Math.
yeah, fuck that.
as we get closer to the playoff hunt, we're going to actually have like the magic numbers ready because we're still 4 weeks out, so
Yeah.
it's a little early for that.
Browns are going to the Super Bowl, man.
Season.
Browns
Undefeated
going to the
season.
Super Bowl, yeah.
We don't need to talk about sports though.
Okay,
Let's talk about real
yeah.
sports.
So
nerds.
speaking of winning and losing out, and the 2 people that are locked in the playoffs, you battle Jacob this week.
Yes, this was going to be my matchup to watch for the upcoming week.
Oh yeah.
Is the matchup between my team and Jacob's team.
Which you say
Yeah, I
that
wonder why.
you say that, but like I think all of our reactions are going to be the same. Where it's going to be like, no matter who wins, our first reaction is like, well, of course. Like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they won. They've been winning all season.
Well, Jacob and I have had a pretty interesting battle history.
Did you battle him last season at all?
No,
That's what I thought.
Really?
in season 2, we did not get scheduled
It was
against each other.
only
and then-
finals possibility.
yeah, and then he didn't make it to finals
Way to
because
ruin
of
that.
Yeah.
because of Ian.
You just like walked
but
out of
in
your office
season
and shot
1,
my number.
in season 1,
I pulled
he
that on him
defeated me in our
season
first
2.
matchup.
Thanks, Salamance.
I believe I defeated him in the second matchup, and then in the championship game,
Yeah.
I won 6-5 in an extremely close match.
Yeah, that was really, it was down
So,
at 1 turn.
Quote unquote season 1, you did have some good battles against him, but that didn't count.
Quote unquote.
It counts. It obviously counts.
That's canon, dude.
Nah,
is canon.
nah. If I wasn't there yet, it didn't count.
No, listen, it counts because my Pokemon Ferrothorn is named Threepeat because I'm going for the Threepeat. The nickname would be invalid.
Oh my god. So, okay, yes. No, based off that nickname, I'm wrong.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Shit. I didn't realize that.
As we get closer to the end of the season, we will be doing...
Did you win last year?
Yeah, I won it all. Last season I went completely undefeated.
Yeah, he demolished Ian in the championship.
That was another extremely close match. It could have gone either way.
Hang on.
Yeah.
It was a good match. I was just watching your guys' match. The whole time I was just more thinking of my match just went on for an hour. There was literally a minute and 20 seconds left in my match against Kate.
Yeah.
And it
Want
ended.
to talk about fucking
I'm
matches
so
that go on for an
upset.
hour? Talk about matches that go on for a fucking hour? Yeah, okay.
As he assaults Amber. Verbally.
So I would say everybody look out for that battle. It should be a very good one.
We'll see.
I definitely put a lot of time into prepping for this one because it's been a while since I battled Jacob.
If you lose to
Years.
him, you guys will have the same record for the season.
Yeah.
Well, unless one of us, at this point.
At the
When
time,
you,
yeah.
It's not guaranteed
when
that
you
we
both lose out.
It's not guaranteed that we will finish the season, say 13-1 if I lose.
When?
Either one of us could take another L somewhere. But I'm extremely excited for it. There are going to be some fun matchups. Anything else to look out for next week?
Well, oncoming traffic, if you're crossing the street at any time of the day.
I guess me and Cheryl, because that is going to decide. Basically.
You and Cheryl's another big matchup, yes.
You and Cheryl is a big matchup, A, for the league and statistically, and B, because, like, you two are, like, good friends of mine, and I really want to know who's going to have that dirt on the other
I
one.
want to watch my friends fight and kill
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Dude,
Pokemon's all
you
about.
should have seen Dan and Cheryl play Munchkin. Like, I thought Cheryl was going to stab him in the neck.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping she would. But, you know.
Oh, now I'm sad.
End it all, please.
Yeah, please.
Please kill Dan.
Was this a cry for help the whole time?
End it all,
Dan,
please.
Please
Dan,
Dan.
we joke a lot, Dan, but I think
Yeah, you attacked me personally, son of a bitch.
you do that every
You
week.
went in.
Listen,
Yeah,
guys,
we-
we've had a lot of fun tonight, but I want to talk to you about something very important.
Smooth jazz.
Schultzy slurp down.
There's like four.
That's like the
man.
fourth slurp down.
You gotta get
And
off
only
my-
Dan is doing them
Slurp
now.
until the glass is clean.
it's empty.
At that point, Dan, just make the noises with your mouth.
I refused a glass of water on principle.
He's protesting.
Do we want to get a quick?
Why won't the slurp man drink?
Do we want to get a quick man can in here? Gotta pay those bills.
I have one planned, but not for now.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
going.
All right,
I
sure.
thought we were mandated.
That's not how that works.
Ah,
We're
it's-
cutting the commercial break.
I mean,
We're gonna
Well,
get that ad.
I was just thinking that because I think we're getting towards the end of this podcast.
Yeah, this is the old Christmas box wrap up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's October. Is it even? It's fucking September.
You dumb piece of shit.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Man
don't do
can.
that.
The
It's
number
9/11,
one, the
9/11.
number one alcoholic beverage
Make a
for
wish.
9/11.
I wish the Twin Towers were
What?
back.
What was the question?
Yeah, we can just build the Twin Towers out of man cans.
No,
Ooh.
no.
That's the man can
Ah.
ad read. Never forget, man can.
Oh,
Knock one
God.
back, boys.
9/11
Holy
Part
shit.
2: Revenge of the Towers.
Isn't that a Lord of the Rings movie?
We throw the towers into Iraq.
Fucking Christ.
And they're gonna take care of those nukes. So I think that's gonna do it for this week's episode.
No questions? We don't have any questions?
No, we don't have any questions.
Do we not?
Basically, we're sending over 2 stack attackers, and they're just going to clean up the Middle
Yeah,
East.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say that, like, I was looking at Amber's team just out of curiosity, and, like, motherfuck, man. I was looking at some stats of these Pokemon, and, like, Jesus Christ, the numbers game was just, like,
Amber's draft
Crazy.
plan crawled straight out of hell and then
absolutely.
died
Yeah.
in the middle of our league.
and, like, I'm just looking at this, I'm like, why? You just do this to make us upset?
Why
Like,
do you do this?
Someone had to be the person this year. Last year was you, Ian.
It was me. Yeah, I'm doing it again next year. Fuck you guys.
Actually, that's actually something I did want to ask. Like, do you guys? We were talking about this a little bit in
Draft Amber's
Discord.
team.
Which,
And then if I draft Amber's team first,
Brendan's gonna draft half of my team.
do you
and
guys?
half of Amber's team.
Evan will probably take all of my Pokemon again.
Are you guys feeling that mid-season team fatigue here?
I'm not personally.
Yeah.
I'm not. I just used him on for the first time, and like while I lost, I still liked what Armaldo could do for me.
I still
You're
like
Armaldo?
exploring.
Yeah, exactly.
He has Armaldo. With a good nickname too.
Yeah,
Armadillo.
Armaldo.
I liked it. And it's very fitting because you
I don't get
John.
it. What's the joke? I don't
Ha
get
ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm not repeating myself.
it. Did you have a stranger in the tub accident?
I like Rabambi's nickname that's not shown up yet, but I did nickname Rabambi Our Belly.
Wait.
Arbelli?
You haven't brought it yet?
Christ.
No.
So if you trade it to me, I can nickname it myself?
No, because I
hasn't
said
come
it in the
out.
podcast.
Can you
I don't
explain
care.
Arbelli to me?
It's like R. Kelly, but it's a B, and B's have like circles.
So you
Oh.
like it's a joke
I
about you
don't-
peeing.
I
on
don't
Are you
someone.
gonna? Yeah, I knew you were gonna take it there. Just don't. Just stop.
You should have named it I'm Scarfed.
All right, I
Because
actually
she wears a scarf.
That's actually good.
I
like that.
actually had a question here.
All right,
I'm
I'll
trying to
trade it for you. What do you
contribute.
want?
Yeah.
Just take it. You
Talking
got a better
about,
nickname.
We're talking about mid-season fatigue.
Yeah, are you guys feeling that at all? Because like with my team, I did draft a lot of Pokemon I use.
Yeah.
So like I'm using these Pokemon on Showdown, and I'm using them in the season too. So it's
Yeah.
just like, man, I'm looking at Tyranitar and licking my lips, like, oh man.
I actually don't battle on Showdown when the season starts.
No.
Really?
Well, because once I get into I do before the season, like once I draft my team, going like up to game 1, I play. Well, this is a little whatever, but I battle like 10 battles a day
strength.
with like a bunch of different team compositions. But once the season starts, I'm very comfortable with my team, so I don't need to do Showdown anymore.
Yeah.
So I kind of just know what they're gonna do.
I just do Showdown for fun, man. Like,
Yeah. Well, I try not to get burned out, which is why I think I
Yeah.
don't. But I guess I understand the burned out kind of thing.
Because like all the Pokemon I drafted, like Dragonite is on like almost every single one of my teams I do in Showdown. So is Scizor and Gengar, Quagsire.
I get that, and I think based off of like how I've approached some of my games, I could understand that. But where I'm at now, I pay attention to my team for an hour a week.
Yeah.
So the burnout's just not there.
In my opinion, that's all that's really necessary. Like I put about an hour, maybe a little bit more if it's like a big matchup into like the battle prep.
Yeah.
So you're spending like 4 hours on our matchup then, right?
Yeah, I just threw some guys together.
Yeah,
you keep
whatever.
telling yourself that taunt and that typical.
He
has-
has
Special
Yeah.
defense Coco.
He assigned moves to a
Yeah.
D6 and just rolled. He's like, all right, I guess it's gonna get Will-O-Wisp.
I feel fatigue a lot of seasons pretty early on because I pick a lot of stuff that I like.
Yeah.
And the things that I like aren't usually the best.
Right.
So I feel like I have to try really hard all the time.
And you're talking to the guy who drafted like 4 NU ones, like 4 or 5 NU.
Like Manaphy's doing well, but it's not like instant threat. Manaphy is
know,
out,
man, that's
fucking
hella low.
Tapu Lele, set up terrain. Somebody's getting nuked right now. So like I feel like I have to try very hard every week to make it work, which is very fatiguing.
I feel like the only fatigue I really feel with this league is like a loss fatigue, where it's like when you lose a matchup that you put hours into, it's a real feeling of like, yeah, I just wasted 6 hours of not getting that back, and I don't have anything to show for it.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if you guys feel that, because you guys have like winning records and stuff, but like for me, especially like some of the matchups like against Amber, where it's like I don't know anything about stall, I don't know enough about the game. Even when I put time in, it's like this isn't something I could have thought of on my own,
Right.
because I just don't know enough about this. So like, why keep putting in the effort? But
So
now I have a reignited reason, and it's Brendan, you're not going to the playoffs.
So I'm gonna take this L and wear it on my chest here. My Dragonite lead against you.
Yeah.
It had Tailwind, right?
Right.
I forgot that I was supposed to switch out items on it, and it had Assault Vest.
No.
I hit Tailwind, and it's like, you
no.
can't use this. I'm like, well, there goes my plan. There goes my entire. There goes my entire plan against your team.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I see him get burned. I'm like, well, now he's double useless.
If it's any condolences, you would have lost either way.
I don't know, man.
Just hop on Showdown, do that matchup.
Make playoffs and we can have our rematch.
Yeah.
I have to make it all the way to the fucking championship.
No.
In
I'll
regards
knock
to
him
that
out
and
first.
what Jake was saying, I think it might help people if we had sort of a double head-to-head on the next season. Because I know in my battles against Jenny last season, she beat me the first time, and it was disappointing, but I knew, okay, that thing that caught me off guard, I know what to do this time, so I can try to make it better for the next time, and I was stoked for a second game.
I think if we get 2 more teams and we break it up into 4 like subdivisions, and then you face those subdivisions.
That's how we did last season, and then that's how Jacob and I ended up battling. However, that being said, I still did like that system because it was nice to have the interdivision rivalries.
exactly.
And like I never really missed.
I can aim
battling
my shit
anybody
talk at
specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Instead of just throwing it wildly.
Because there is kind of like a concentrated like beef sort of thing going on.
Yeah,
where,
the double battles are a lot of fun.
and I think that can help to reduce fatigue. Also, we are almost through the season, so like it's understandable that, especially if your playoff prospects look a little dire, I can see it being a little little tough to
Yeah.
get ready for your battle each week.
Yeah.
I am already like making draft preparations for next year because I have some ideas
yeah.
of what I want to do.
Yeah.
I have a
I'm
nickname folder
definitely-
on my phone.
I'm
Next to your
definitely
meme folder.
Yeah,
If I draft Saucebuck, it's gonna be
Starbucks.
Bucker.
Oh well, I mean, okay. Anyways,
Because he's a buck, like a deer. You stupid
wow, I
stupid
wouldn't have
futz.
guessed that. Yeah. No, but like, I have a team. I'm definitely gonna draft more variety. Mixed attackers is something I'm gonna go for.
I want to see somebody commit to weather.
Yeah.
Man, I had.
It's
some
hard in this
ideas.
format, but
It
weather's
is.
very fun.
I'm gonna
I
commit to
have-
Gravity Team.
I
Yes.
Who actually knows what gravity does? Anybody ever used gravity before?
Doesn't it just lift you off and make earthquake useless?
Opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Everybody's
what Haas is
grounded.
running.
Really?
All
The
moves
gravity
get like
setup.
25% boost accuracy.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levitate doesn't work. Yeah. It's bananas.
But no, like I actually do have two other teams. If I can, it's gonna come down to which ones I think are more easily to draft. Because I have a Sandstorm team that I am like just licking my lips at. Just oh,
Sandstorm's a lot of fun.
Sandstorm
Rain's a
is
lot of fun too, but
nice.
like the tier system kind of doesn't do Rain any favors.
Yeah.
You know what's really
not
good
at
is
all.
snow.
It's
Yeah,
called
that's the
hail,
best
you
way.
stupid.
It's shitty
Man,
either
remember-
way. You
remember-
goddamn
It's
moron.
so sad.
Remember
and then
that time-
Stall-Reen is amazing.
Dude, remember that time in Gen 5 when it was just permanent and it
Yes.
was the best thing
That's
ever?
where
God.
Stall-Reen was born.
that was a nightmare.
And where he died.
Vaporeon was OU,
Yeah.
and now he's NU.
Gudra missed the mark by like one generation.
Oh, he would have been amazing.
Yeah.
He had what, hydration?
Hydration,
Yeah.
rest, bro.
And
That's all
with
you
those
need.
stats, it's fucking broken.
Bananas.
Oh man.
I think that is going to do it though for this podcast. I would like to thank Ian for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For anybody who is not already aware, Ian has a YouTube channel that everybody should definitely check out.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Talking about
We talked about it in the Discord.
When?
I don't know.
Yeah, I probably will. Like,
Did we?
No,
Maybe.
I don't
think we
think
did.
so.
I might have made that up.
What's the channel name?
It's like Ian's dick in a box or something.
yeah,
That's exactly, yeah. It's,
Schultz Slowdown.
It's Ian J. Schultz. SCHULZ.
This is the
Yeah,
part where
and he composes really cool music
this
boxes.
is the part where Nick hyperlinks it in the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna put the hyperlink up on top of the Isis Bears shirt,
Which is on sale in the store.
Which is on sale in the store.
It's
With
only
With
$89.99.
With the sound clip of me saying that I, Daniel Dunn, love ISIS, and then a picture of Trump giving a thumbs up as 9/11 towers blow up behind him
Good
with the
ISIS or
American
bad
flag.
ISIS?
Wait, hold on.
With Trump giving a thumbs up in front of the exploding twin towers with the American flag and a bald eagle crying with a Crips
I would like to
have fun with that.
So, like, the really good news is that we're gonna be on CNN.
This will be.
The bad news is
We're on several lists.
This will be
Dan
Dan's
got
last-
perforated while in the shower by the NSA,
Hey,
who just assumed he had a gun on him
Hold on.
because he's got a beard.
Is that a black helicopter? Hey guys, I'm gonna be outside for a
Yeah.
minute.
So wait a minute,
let's-
you see a helicopter coming, and you just go outside? What the fuck?
I can outrun it.
Let's thank Dan for his last appearance on the
Yeah,
podcast.
I'll Discord in from Guantanamo.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They have
Let
great
you-
Wi-Fi there.
I've heard they let you keep your DS.
Yeah, Guantanamo
Yes,
has a lot
yeah.
of privileges.
Well, no, so what's gonna happen is they'll look at me and look at my Pokemon battling skills and go, man, it's even more torturous to let this guy
Yeah,
keep playing.
this guy's not a threat to
Guys ain't
anybody.
doing shit.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening, and tune in next week for the Week 11 recap.
I will.
This has been your PepsiCo Pokemon Podcast.
I'm coming for the ass, Carol.